We started off with 5, and now we find ourselves to the final 2 here in the Geneseo Regional Championship. The Lady Leafs and the Silver Streaks. A rematch from earlier in the year, and the Leafs are looking for the same outcome tonight as they won in an overtime thriller earlier on in the year.
Yeah, Zach, an exciting game last time. Leafs are up by 20 points in that game, and Galesburg came back. It should be a heated game out there tonight, and I look for a really close one in the final.
Galesburg's known for their scoring, Joe, and we'll probably see a lot of it from them tonight. That's something that the Leafs are going to have to keep up with to stay in this game.
Yeah, a lot of good shooters is what the Silver Streaks bring to the table here tonight.
Silver Streaks get the opening tip here in the Regional Championship at Geneseo High School.
Also, Zach, something important on the Galesburg sideline. Their coach going for 800 wins, only the 3rd coach ever to try and get that mark.
Pretty amazing. Tonight could be a milestone for him, but Leafs look otherwise. Otherwise, it could be his 300th loss, too. Either way, it's going to be a mile marker here. Down inside, the foul puts it up, and she's fouled, and she'll try to get the first points of the ball game for the free throw line. Foul's going to be called on number 34, Kelso, and that's Kelso's first, team's first. Actually, it was called on 54, Florine, first personal, team's first.
Yeah, that was good to have one on her there for the Leafs there, because that's going to get her in foul trouble. There's no girl that's even close to her size on the Streaks lineup. 5'9's after her, and she's 6'1".
DeFow's free throw can't connect, and find ourselves still at 0. 7:20 left to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, Joe and Zach, last night, Florine actually had 2 personal fouls in the first 4 minutes, so you got to get her in foul trouble. That's when Galesburg starts to struggle a little bit.
And that would have been Thursday night, to be clear. Thursday night as the Leafs won over the Dunlap Eagles. The Silver Streaks were pinned up against the Pioneers, and they overtapped the Pioneers, obviously, to be playing in the championship today. Into the hands of DeBrock, pushing it. It's going to be a foul called on the Silver Streaks.
You have to get DeBrock going. She only had 7 points in the last outing, 1 of 10 in that Tuesday night matchup against Dunlap. She's got to get that fixed if the Leafs want to win tonight. She had 32 last time they played.
Yeah, you talked about it, 32 points, and we haven't seen that since that game from her. So tonight would be a good night to see it come back. The winner of this game will advance on to sectional. That first game will be Monday night. Up top for the Silver Streaks, working it around. Florine with it, down inside, puts it up. Won't go, hit out of bounds, and it will go with the Leafs. Still looking for the first points of the ball game. Scoreless so far.
Yeah, offensively, both teams going to the post early, but haven't been able to convert inside. Florine right there, she's got to try a move in there. She can't just shoot over DeFow. DeFow's a pretty big girl in there inside as well.
DeBrock had it. Working around. Pico's a girl that really stepped up for the Leafs in that regional semifinal game. It'd be nice if she could get some points for the Leafs too. Those points are going to be important. As the Silver Streaks, we said, they'll put the ball through the basket. DeBrock takes it out. 5 seconds. Calls the official underneath the basket. 6:32 left to play in this first quarter. We're still scoreless.
Leafs can't have those turnovers right there, Zach. You can't be turning the ball over with no really ball pressure. We had an open guy, but we were looking to go inside. Just didn't have it there.
And down to the side of the Silver Streaks. Basket is scored by Galletti. Working outside, Picos, and now it's into the hands of the Silver Streaks. Back-to-back turnovers. The Leafs got to cut down on. Fighting for it, Dietrich down to the ground, and Picos gets it. Dietrich, a very physical player out there. Down inside, Wise. That won't go.
Love to see Anna Wise get going. Last game against Dunlap, she had 5 points early, then didn't get anything going. She needs to get going in this one for the Leafs to get a big victory.
Working it around, hands it off to the Silver Streaks. Really trying to, there's Florine. They rely on the inside girl, and their first 4 points come from inside.
Oh, nice little left-handed move there by Florine.
Wise, down to Brack, working around outside. Zone defense, 3 ball, Wise, it's off the mark.
Zach, Galesburg really looked at the scouting report. We're in that 3-2 zone. They shut down the Leafs last night. Dunlap did really well against them with that, and the Leafs have struggled against it all year long.
Just got to find the offensive momentum as that 3-ball won't go. Galesburg, a historic team, was shooting the 3-ball usually. This team, though, a little bit of an exception. We've seen them do it relying inside off the post presence. Usually you see Galesburg teams shooting that outside ball.
Yeah, some of the coaches in Massey's other teams, they played that system where they was just getting up shots, lots of three-pointers. As many shots as you can get up, the more percent you have to make them.
Wise takes another one. That one is off the mark. A 3-ball.
Yeah, but Zach, talking about the Silver Streak shooting three-pointers, one of the future players on their team, goalie out there, she's only a freshman, number 5. She can sure shoot the outside shot. She's a good player.
And she gets fouled right there, and the freshman will go to the free throw line to shoot. Kind of trying to extend their lead. It's at 4 right now. Timeout, Coach Hardison. 30-second timeout here with 4:39 left to go in this first quarter. And not a game we really expected. More of a high-scoring game from the start so far. It's been a low-scoring affair, a defensive battle back and forth.
Yeah, Coach Hardison not too happy right now. Wanted to call that timeout early to make sure that he can tell his girls what exactly they need to fix so they can start scoring on the offensive end and start playing a little bit better defense, maybe not letting Florian get the ball so much.
Jake, this place is starting to fill in pretty nicely here at Geneseo High School. One of the games with the most amount of fans we've seen here. A lot of those fans on this side of the camera, so you can't see them exactly, but they're filling up this side for sure and starting to go on to the other side.
Yeah, Zach, it's exciting to see this draw of the fans, and it's an important game for the Leaf team, and it's good to have all the fan support out here. Galesburg traveled pretty well, too, so we're in for an exciting one from the fans and the players.
The Leafs free throw won't go. She'll get another attempt at it, though. Lady Leafs are 16-13 on the year right now, but you talk about those records don't really mean much when you get to postseason play. Free throw's good.
No, both teams are just 1-0 right now, and I mean technically 0-0. This is their last game. If you lose, and they got to play like it's their last game every single time they're out on the floor.
Galesburg a little bit more of one more win than the Leafs have, 17-13. Down inside to Brock, puts it up, won't go. Dietrich with that all-important rebound she gets throughout the contest. Pushing its goalie, and they're going to call a foul of Picos.
One important thing that Galesburg has coming into this contest is a lot of momentum. They were 3-0 going into the postseason, then they got that big win. Leafs were only they lost their last game before the postseason, so the Leafs got to get some momentum in this ball game. They can't fall behind too early.
Trying to get it inside. It's goalie, the freshman, puts it up, and it's going to be a foul called on Picos. She's got to watch out. She just got back-to-back fouls called less than 2 seconds. That's her second, team's fourth. 4-2 is the foul count, Leafs with 4.
We definitely need Picos in there. She was the hero Tuesday night, so we need her to be big here again tonight. She hit 3 threes in that game, the most she's hit all season long.
That free throw's good. Big goalie. Her first points of the ball game come from the free throw line. Second one's good also. 2 for 4 from the free throw line is goalie. Bring it down. Leafs still got to look to get on the scoreboard. 4:05 in this first quarter. And Wise does it. She's taking a lot of shots and she connects there. As you like that, though, shots don't go and you just keep shooting it. Coach Hardison tells them that don't stop shooting because it doesn't go that time. It will go next time, and Wise shows that to be true.
I really am a big fan of Wise shooting the basketball a lot. I think she has a good shot, and it's good to see her get going. We need her to get going in this one.
Really looks like the Streaks are playing off inside, trying to look for maybe an official to bail them out with a foul call driving in, and they don't get it that time. Outside, 3-ball. Outside, won't go for Daniels. Rebound Leafs. DeBrock's got it. She's pushing it. 3:35. Leafs trail by 5. Wise, looks like she wanted it, decided not to. Passes it back to the sophomore. And DeBrock hits a 3-ball.
That's exactly what we need right there, Zach. It's good to see her making shots early. We need her to continue to do that all game long.
Goalie's got it, and now she's giving it over to Daniels. 3 2:10 left to go, and that three-pointer puts it within a 2-point ball game. 5-7, Leafs trail to the Streaks in the regional championship at Geneseo High School. Top of the key has it Thompson. Three ball of her own goes to the Streaks, and Daniels won't go. She shot back-to-back threes and won't connect that time. Rory Westerland played a real nice game in that semifinal game. See some more minutes now.
Yeah, also a three-point shooting champion, so she'll be moving on to the sectional in that competition as well.
I believe she hit 8. Yeah, pretty impressive. Second most out of everyone shooting. Up top, Williams. Rebound, put up by Clay, and it's good for the Streaks. 2 points, and DeBrock not wasting any time. Bring the ball down quick.
Zach, something I've noticed in Galesburg offensively is doing a great inside out look. They're going inside, and if there's nothing there, they're going outside. They're doing a really nice job going back.
Anderson gets her own rebound. Three ball put up. Won't go that time by DeBrock.
Leafs are getting a lot of shots up tonight. Kind of normally they look for the perfect one, but tonight they've seemed to shoot a lot in the first quarter here.
You know, they had a shoot around earlier today. Coach Hardison likes that. They did that in the semifinal game. Decided why change things. Things worked then. Three ball put up by Clay, usually a post player, and it won't go. Rebound Streaks. Put up by Clay, and it's good that time inside. Can't let him get 3 rebounds, though.
You know, the Leafs have to rebound inside. Galesburg's a bigger team on the court right now, but they still have to rebound inside. That's one of their strengths out there. And Galesburg had issues with it in the regional semi, so they got to take advantage of that.
Leafs find themselves down by 6 again as Dietrich tries to cut that down, puts it up on rebound, and there's 2 points for the Leafs. 7-11. The Leafs trail by 4. 1:27 left to go here in the first quarter. Passing it up top, it's Gully. Now over to the side to Kelso. Down to 1:15 on the clock. Three ball by Clay. My goodness, she shot 2 of those 3 balls, but she'll also go down and post you up in the paint.
Yeah, a little bit off on both of them. Looks like Coach Hardison probably told the girls that it's okay to let her shoot the 3 ball.
Yeah, kind of interesting. Tuesday night, she hit her first 3 of the season. Now she's already taken 2 here tonight, so maybe that'll fare well for the Leafs.
Working it around up top. Daniels. Driving. Windmill won't go. Rebound Clay puts it up. And the foul call, correct me, that will be called on Anderson.
Maybe a jump ball there?
Yeah, I was looking for a jump ball there. I didn't really see very much contact. Looked like Anderson got all ball right there, but got the foul called on her.
Going to the line will be Clay. Trying to extend the lead that the Streaks have right now. That she does. Silver Streaks go up by 5. Checking in, Wise into foul. .45 seconds on the clock. Free throw for Clay goes. Puts them up by 6. Down to 40 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Outside to Wise. Wise, nice little jumper. Up, won't go.
Leafs got to take advantage right now. They definitely have the bigger lineup out there on the floor. They got to get those offensive rebounds and make second chance opportunities.
Yeah, the Leafs are really just kind of struggling out of having that zone played against them. They're having a little trouble with that.
Looks like the Streaks want to hold it for the last second play, but Leafs going out to Garter. DeBrock's all over her. Boynston with it. Down inside, Boynston's wide open inside. Puts it up. Won't go. 3.7 on the clock.
That backdoor cut is something they did against Alleman the whole time. The Leafs cannot let that happen. Those are too easy of shots right there, and that was almost a foul there on DeBrock as well.
Goalie checking back in. Leafs trying to cut down on this 6-point. As they buzzed in to let the girl in, but they're not going to accept the buzz as there is 2 points for Galesburg at the end of the first quarter. That's how the first quarter ends. Leafs trail it 15-7.
This TV50 telecast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Eric Henderson and Greg Anderson of Country Financial. Turpins of Geneseo. Geneseo Telephone Company. Central Bank. B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery. Snap Fitness. Vandemore Funeral Homes. Holland & Sons. Northside Rexall Drug. Hammond Henry Hospital. ProTech Auto Body. Farmers National Bank. Please patronize these sponsors and let them know you appreciate their support of this TV50 telecast.
Welcome back here to the second quarter. The regional final at Geneseo High School. A little bizarre ending there to the first quarter. We had the buzzer go off when play was in play. Everyone kind of stopped, but the officials said keep the play going. Plays in live, and Vanderwille from the free throw line won't go. Rebound streaks. Wide open court. Kelso's got. Slows it down. And right there, that's 2 points by Williams.
The Leafs have got to slow them down on the offensive end. They're converting way too well, and the Leafs got to get going on offensive well. They're really struggling right now, and they got to kill this momentum.
Swinging it around up top to Brock's got it. Down by 10. They've really got to start coming back. Can't get down too far early. Wise in and out. Wow. Shots just aren't falling for the Leafs. Well, pushing it up to Clay.
The Leafs just can't be so content with taking that 15-foot shot every single time down the floor. They need to try to work it inside. I know they have a 6'1" girl down there, but they got to get those shots closer to the basket because that's a way higher percentage.
Joe, also, though, that's how you expand a zone. If you hit those outside shots, they have to leave that zone.
Over to Brock. Vanderwille. Inside. Dietrich. Well, go. Rebound by the Streaks. 6:45 left to go in the first half. The Leafs trail by 10 to the Silver Streaks at Galesburg. A foul is called. It's going to be fouled on DeBrock. Anderson and Fisher check into the lineup.
Leafs really got to clean it up. They already have 16 fouls. Galesburg is shooting a lot of free throws in this second quarter, and that's exactly what they want to be doing right now.
With a Galesburg team like this, you definitely don't want to get down early, and especially by much more than what they are right now. Down inside, nice play for the sophomore Tara Fisher. Gets her hands on it, into the hands of DeBrock. Slowing it down now, 6:20 left to go in the first half. Leafs trail by 10. Regional championship action here on TV50. Up top to Brock. Wise stops, puts it up, won't go. Rebound, Anderson puts it up. And that's one thing that has really hurt the Leafs, as Florinas came up with a lot of rebounds for the Silver Streaks.
Yeah, she's been a big body in the middle, and she's so tall that it's just hard for the Leafs to out-rebound her.
Yeah, but the Leafs gotta make those. They gotta make those little bunnies right next to the rim. Those are very important if you want to win regional final contest.
Yeah,
Leafs come away with it.
No excuses, Jake, as I agree.
Up top, Fisher over to DeBrock. DeBrock with a jumper, and there's 2 points. Coach Hardison really getting animated down there. Wants the timeout. The officials, you know, it's hard as an official. You're paying attention to that game so much that you don't think about, you know, a coach calling a timeout quite like that. But 5:27 left to go here in this first half. 9-17. The Leafs trail. Starting to make a little bit of a comeback, but they got quite the way to go, Jake.
No, they got to start playing defense. They got to rebound. They got to convert on the offensive end. How do you slow down their inside attack? You make shots so that way Florine can't get rebounds. It's very easy.
Yeah, and what you would expect here is, you know, Coach Hardison's move. He's going to trick him here. Probably going to come out in his zone. I mean, that's what you'd expect, right, Jake?
I'm expecting a press. Maybe that 1-2-2 press look even.
Something different. They are pressing. Makes that as goalie tries to get it in. Passes it
They break that
up
with
to
ease.
Kelso. Wise gets her foot on it. It will stay with the Streaks.
Anna Wise has really played a lot of minutes so far. She hasn't checked out of this one, so maybe Coach Hardison's trying to get her to shoot more and trying to ride with her a lot longer.
Goalie tries to go inside and DeFau put her hands all over it. Florine's wide open on the opposite end and can't get the rebound, gets her own rebound, puts it up.
The officials have to call an over the back foul there. Florine literally reached over Fisher's head there and got the ball.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of contact down there in the lane, and no call. I mean, at least these officials are not doing too much.
And the Silver Streaks get their hands on it. Anderson regains it. And now the Silver Streaks have it. 4:50 left to go in the first half.
Wow. Raina Gawley, only a freshman. She's pretty good.
She's really stepped up.
She's a big player in the semifinal, and she's really a big player for the Silver Streaks overall. They got a bright future over there.
Long three ball, won't go for Kelso. Fighting inside for it, Leafs come up with it. It's Wise, 2-on-1. Over to off the foot of Fisher.
Zach, there are absolutely no excuses for not converting on a 2-on-1 fast break. That's how you're going to win games, is in the fast break. Those are easy buckets. You've got to be able to complete those.
It was a 2-on-1 opportunity, and the Leafs just couldn't capitalize on it. In the end, 4:30 left to go in the first half. And the Leafs trail by 8, putting a pressure on the Silver Streaks. On the top of the court. Goalie has it. It's going to be a kick on Wise. Playing some good defense tonight. Kaylee Pico's played a phenomenal defense against those Dunlap Eagles.
Yeah, probably won't be seeing Kaylee for a while, though, with the 2 fouls.
Good, smart decision by Coach Hardison. Got to keep her out of the game because we're going to need her in the second half big.
Top of the key, the Silver Streaks work it. Williams goes cross court over there to Williams. 3-ball put up. Won't go. Rebound by DeBrock. DeBrock pressing it here. 3:40 left to go. Does it herself. And count the basket. And she'll shoot to make it a 3-point play. Drive it to the basket. Doing it herself is DeBrock.
That's bigger than just 2 points, though. That's how you swing momentum right there. Galesburg has not had a basket in quite some time, and Geneseo ending their drought right there is huge.
Leafs trail by 6, and DeBrock's got a shot to put it back to 5 here. I think she kind of knows she's got to step up for this one.
This has got to be her game. She already got 7 out of the least 11 points right now.
She stepped up last time they were in Galesburg playing them, so maybe when she sees those Silver Streaks girls out there, she just wants to step up her basketball game.
And now DeBrock at the free throw line, puts it up. Free throws off the mark. Surprising, as DeBrock's the go-to free throw shooter for the Leafs. One of the best on the team. Working it around the key are the Streaks.
3-2 zone right now, Zach, trying to make them go outside.
Tap the key is Daniels. Into the hands of Boaston. Down to 3:10 left to play in this first half, 11-17. Leafs trail. 3-ball put out by the Streaks, off the mark for Williams.
Tara Fisher's really done a nice job on the defensive end of things, really getting a lot of rebounds. She's doing a nice job for the Leafs tonight.
Rebound, steal. She's been tenacious out there on the defensive end.
Fighting for it down inside. DeFau gets her hands on it. Put up by DeBrock. Won't go. Nice rebound by DeFau, and now she'll go to the free throw line.
What a wild play right there. Molly DeBrock just went up there trying to just throw one up, and DeFau made a good play to save that one.
DeFau to shoot here. Try to cut down on this deficit. It sits at 6 right now. Free throw off the mark. Florine, Gully, and Daniels. 3 pretty good players out there for the Silver Streaks. Check back into the lineup. Free throw will not go for the foul. Leafs still trail by 6. Playing pretty good defense, though, on the streak so far, as they've been dormant for a while.
Geneseo's got to be careful in this 3-2 zone, though. That could open up a lot inside, and that's where Florine can really go off.
Pretty quick first half so far. Down to 2:20 left to play in the first half. Driving inside. All the way down the baseline, and she takes a step out of bounds. DeBrock bringing the ball down the court. Under 2 minutes to play here. And IHSA regional final, and DeFoul hits it for the middle of the paint.
That's how you break the zone, either short corner, outside shots, or right in the middle. And that's a good look for them. They've really cut down this lead.
Coach Massey's going to take a timeout here. 30 seconds, 1:50 left to play in the first half. Leafs trail by 4. We thought it was getting a little out of hand there as they trailed by 10, and they've just kept coming back, and they cut it down within 4.
Yeah, I'd really to say strong defense has been the key to this run, because they haven't converted every single time down the court on offense, but their defense has been solid, I mean, at this point in time, so they need to sustain it for this next minute 50 of the second quarter.
Also, Joe, getting some second chance opportunities in these ones and starting to convert, that's important.
If they could just make those free throws, it'd be that much closer right now instead of it being 17-13 and 17-16 maybe.
So the Streaks get the ball with 1:50 left to go in this first half. They lead by 4 points. We start back up. Working around. Gully, 3 ball, put up, won't go by Kelso. Rebound by the Streaks. It's going to be a double dribble by Williams.
In other girls basketball action, Moline's leading 14-11 in their regional final over there at Rock Island.
DeBrock brings it down to 1:25 left on the clock. It's Wise, and now it's inside to DeFoul. Got girls all over her. Does DeFoul, and Dietrich passes it back out. Looking for a good shot are the Leafs. DeBrock looked like she wanted to, decide not to. Looking for a good shot. Down to 1:05 left to go in the first half.
Leafs got to get some movement out of their guards right now. All they're doing is kind of running around up top, not making any basket cuts or trying to get any open three-point shooters. Got to start doing something on this possession.
Hardison's telling her to wait. Coach Hardison's telling her wait at the top of the key. No one guarding her. Clock keeps running. Over to DeFoul, dribbling inside. Into the hands of Jamie DeFoul. DeFoul's called. Jamie DeFoul going to the free throw line again, and hoping to do a little better this time. Hit down a couple of free throws here.
A huge free throw, so she can make one of these, and it's a one-possession game.
36 seconds left in the first half. That free throw's good. The 3-point ball game now. Tara Fisher, a sophomore, playing full-time varsity, comes in. Anderson's down there at the check-in table. If DeFoul makes that, then she does. Anderson checks in, and it's a 2-point ball game. These Leafs are relentless.
Yeah, on an 8-0 run right now, Zach.
Wow. I haven't seen Galesburg hit a shot in a long time.
I think it's a zone defense. They just had trouble getting open shots, and they've been turning the basketball over a lot. They've just kind of flipped the roles there on Galesburg right here at the end of this half.
Not even necessarily sure if it's just been open, but the fact that they've shot a lot of three-pointers, just they haven't been able to make any of them.
Time's ticking, down to 10 seconds. Still standing with the ball up top is Kelso. Down to 7. Keep a hand in her face, down to 3. Gully puts it up, and a travel call. Galesburg fans were looking for the foul. Not so much as the travel happened a little before that. 1.5 left on the clock. Leafs will get it taken. It's going to be probably a half-court shot, if anything.
That's a big call there for the Leafs basketball team.
Guarding to Brock inside to foul from the elbow. Puts it up. Oh, just won't go. That would have been a fun one. That one went. Coach Hardison was looking for it too. 15-17. The Leafs trail. We'll be back for a very exciting second half.
This TV50 telecast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Eric Henderson and Greg Anderson of Country Financial, Turpins of Geneseo, Geneseo Telephone Company, Central Bank, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Snap Fitness, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Holland & Sons, Northside Rexall Drug, Hammond Henry Hospital, ProTech Auto Body, Farmers National Bank. Please patronize these sponsors and let them know you appreciate their support of this TV50 telecast.
Second half basketball here on TV50. The Leafs find themselves down by 2, 15-17. And the Streaks get a start with the ball to start the third quarter. Leafs went on an 8-0 run, which was pretty impressive there at the end of the second quarter.
Yeah, very impressive run there that they needed to start they needed so they could have some momentum going into the second half here.
Working down inside, Florine, 2 points for her inside the paint.
There's the negatives of a 3-2 zone. You can go inside very easily.
Inside, DeFoul tries to put it up herself, and that won't go. Winner of this game will play on Monday night in sectional action. They'll play Washington High School. Washington winning the regional in their part.
A number 3 ranked team in the state, so definitely a difficult matchup for whoever moves on.
Streaks have it now, going cross court. Over to Williams. Now it's top of the key is Gully. Back to Williams. Into the hands of Wise. Wise. It's 1-on-1. Into the hands of Pico's kind of a freak play there. It's a rebound by the Streaks. Pushing it is Kelso. Goalie really a leader for the Streaks as a freshman.
Yeah, there's a lot of young girls out there. She's a freshman. Florine's a sophomore. They got a couple of young girls that get a lot of playing time out there too.
Definitely the future of their program. You definitely could tell Goldie's really grown up throughout the season. I remember the first matchup, she was a little sloppy, and now she looks very experienced and very mature on the court.
Florine's got it now. 6:40 left to go in this third quarter. Trapped over in the corner is Williams, and she finds Goalie. Goalie goes down over to Williams. The Streaks have had a hard time putting points in the end of the third quarter. Once Coach Henderson called that timeout, switched things up.
Yeah, I'm having trouble finding out what they're doing offensively right now. They're looking to keep the ball at their guards. They have to go inside against this zone. That's where the hole is.
Yeah, almost looks like scoring's not really the most important thing right now.
Three-pointer. My goodness, off the glass into the basket there. Neat play for the Silver Streaks.
I don't know if she called bank on that one, but it did go in.
Goalie bringing it. 5:40 left to go in this third quarter.
This is not how the Leafs wanted to start, and they got to clean things up right now. They're down 7 points. Good defensive possession, then we need offense from it.
Leaving her open again, Williams, but decides not to take it. Goalie driving. Rebound, Florine. That's an over the back. That's an easy call for the official there.
Be big if they get Florine in foul trouble. When the streaks put her on the bench in the first half, the Leafs really exploited that. And that'd be big if they could have that again here in the second.
Yeah, it'd be really big if they could try to get that so they could exploit that, like you said, Jake. That's really important right now. And look, she's out of the game, so that's going to be a big deal for the Leafs here.
Teacher really plays physical out there. Does a great job for the Leafs. DeBrock with it. Now over to Wise. Tipped around by the Silver Streaks, and it will stay with the Leafs. 5:09 left to go in the third quarter.
They're playing very aggressive in this zone, so I'd almost look for some backdoor cuts from the Leafs to try and get some nice little short corner jumpers. That'd be a very nice look for them.
Fighting for it inside. Clay comes up with it for the Silver Streaks. Leafs were looking for a travel call, but no call on that. Down inside, it's a nice block by Wise, but she got a little bit too much, got a little arm on it. So it'll be a foul called on Wise. That's her first, team's first of this second half.
Anna Wise still has not checked out of this game yet, playing a ton of minutes for the Leafs and playing some big minutes out there on the floor.
Free throw is good by Thompson. Pretty good free throw shooter out there. 4:59 left to go in the third quarter. Free throw. Second one's good. Pretty good free throw shooter for the Streaks. They have in Thompson. Working it around to the Leafs. Over is DeBrock. Driving inside, going all the route, crisscross, and 2 points for DeBrock.
Good way to get the half started for them. They started a little slow, 7-0 run for the Streaks to start it off, but that's a good way to stop it.
The Streaks are really able to take time off this clock. Pretty good at it. Going inside, it's Thompson. Now DeBrock gets her hands on him. Going to the basket. Backs off and goes over the corner out of bounds, and it will stay with the Leafs here. Anna Wise will take it out.
DeBrock really trying to step up here, which is what the Leafs need down by 7 right now.
She knows she's a key factor for the Leafs to walk away with them as regional champs today. He's got to get some points. They've been a little quiet so far. And DeBrock shots off the mark, gets her own rebound, goes up with it again, off the mark, out of bounds, and it should stay with the Leafs, and it does.
Got to finish those bunnies, Zach. We've had 3 of those shots that we missed inside. It'd be a 1-point game if we just make the easy layups.
Trap the key, Wise, inside, to foul, puts it up, yes! 2 points, and Coach Hardison takes a full timeout. 3:45 left to go in the third quarter. 19-24. The Leafs trail by 5 now. Keep finding themselves right there. Just haven't been able to quite take that lead over.
Yeah, they fight back in this one, are able to really keep it being a ball game, but they just got to take that next step and be able to get that lead back in this ball game.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a big defensive possession because they got to start rolling here. Only less than 12 minutes left in this contest, and they got to start rolling back into this and maybe get the lead here soon if they want to win this game.
Regional championship is on the line here. 3:46 left to go in the third quarter as the Leafs are within 5 points of the Silver Streaks. Kind of a game we didn't expect from the beginning. We expected to kind of shoot it out, scoring game back and forth, but we've seen more of a defensive game.
Yeah, so far it's been really defensive. Not even 45 points put up together, as both teams haven't even gotten at that mark together yet.
19-24 as we keep relying on it. As the official starts counting, it gets to 2, saying the Streaks weren't out of the huddle quick enough. Up top with it. Gully's got it. Wise gets her hands on it. They're fighting for it. It's all over the ground. Wise gets it, trying to call a timeout, and it's a jump ball call. Jump ball. We got an injured player down there for the Silver Streaks.
I think that should have been a foul call there on the Streaks. They kind of hugged Anna Wise on the ground, but I love the physical play by her, really getting physical on the ground. And
yeah, Wise is not afraid to get physical out there most of the time.
Coach Massey wants a foul called on the Leafs. She's talking with referee Scott Calhoun. As that injured streak gets up.
I don't know if Coach Massey was watching the same play there, because I saw a foul there on the Silver Streak.
Two girls going at it.
Yeah, right
the jump ball will go with the Leafs.
So the Streaks, 2 sophomores and a freshman out on the floor.
DeBrock bringing it top of the court. 3:20 left to play in the third quarter. DeBrock stepping up, dribbling inside, won't go. And now the Streaks pushing it hard is Kohler.
The officials really letting the teams play. A lot of contact inside of DeBrock's shot, no foul called.
Gotta like that. One foul called apiece. Kelso looked like she wanted that, decided to pull back. Goalie almost tried to give it to Williams, wouldn't go. Daniels with it. Now into the hands of Thompson. Over to Weaver. Now back to goalie. Really, these Silver Streaks are able to take time off the clock.
One issue they're having right now is not very much guard movement, and that's why they're not getting any open shots. They got to go inside out. That's how you get those open shots.
And I'm not even sure, Jake, how much they're looking for an open shot right now. They're almost content with just
wide open 3 ball. Will not go for Weaver. Rebounds fighting for it. It was almost Dietrich and Wise fighting for it, but it will be a jump ball and it will stay with the Streaks as the Leafs just got it.
Yeah, I saw an instance last week when I was watching an Iowa game where 2 players on the opposing team were fighting for the ball, and then Penn State was, and they called it travel instead of calling the jump ball.
It's going to be a whistle. We're seeing what is happening as the officials are talking over. Silver Streaks aren't agreeing with it, these broadcasters next to us, but we're seeing what they're going to call.
These IHSA officials got the call right there.
Yeah, so they're going to call it on Kelso. I believe what they're saying is she came out of bounds and then came inbounds, receiving the ball, which results in a technical foul.
What happened was she ran outside of the playing court, Zach, and when you, as like a,
you can't be the first person to touch it.
No, it's just that it was almost being secretive. That's the problem, is that she ran outside of the playing field.
Yeah, you're not allowed to be able to stand outside the playing field, then come back in and be the first one to touch the basketball. Is the official rule, and it results in a technical foul.
As Coach Hardison is yelling at the scorer, trying to call the, shooting a technical foul will be the senior, DeBrock. So DeBrock will shoot now. Free throw's good. That's why they rely on her to shoot those.
Zach, this is a huge offensive possession. She makes both free throws, and we get a bucket. We can cut the lead down to 1 point.
There we go. She makes both of those, and we're down to a 3-point ball game. Wise inbound to DeBrock. Wow, that was a huge momentum twist there. Technical foul called. Running out of the field of play, but a travel call gives it back to the Silver Streaks. 2:03 left to play in the third quarter. The Leafs trail by 3.
What a low-scoring game, though. 24-21. Not even 50 points combined for either team. And last matchup, they both almost had 60 points.
Fighting for it is going to be a jump ball. And the possession arrow points Lady Leafs.
Galesburg offensively just not crisp right now in the second half. They're really struggling after that beginning stretch. They played really well. Now they can't do anything against this Leaf defense.
Yeah,
it's not what we're used to from the Silver
And
Streaks.
this has really been a game of runs so far. Each team has had their runs in certain parts of the game, and Leafs are on one right now.
Leafs fighting for a regional championship. DeFoul puts it up, won't go. Fighting for it. It's going to be out of bounds, and it will go with the Silver Streaks. Goalie bringing it down. 1:25 left to play in this third quarter. It is a fun one so far. Down inside, Clay with a wide open inside the paint. 2 points for the Silver Streaks.
Good offensive play right there by the Silver Streaks. Really found an open girl. Leafs got to start doing that against this zone.
Down inside, DeFoul got 2 girls on her, drives inside. Nice play by DeFoul.
Exactly
Wow.
what you got to do. Go inside. Only 2 girls in there. That's where you exploit this zone.
And the Silver Streaks just want to hold it. Let this time, it looks like, run out. Maybe even look for a last-second shot with 50 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, Coach Massey wants to hold it, and Coach Hardison told his girls, let him hold it. Let him hold it, because we're going to be all right.
3-point ball game. 23-26, Leafs trail. 30 seconds has gone off the clock so far. And still 30 seconds on it. Counting down left in the third quarter. Standing at the top of the key, Coley just standing there. Down to 20 seconds. Looking for the last second shot are the Silver Streaks. Down to 15.
Hey, Coach Hardison has got to tell Anna Wise to get back. He doesn't want her to do anything.
Down to 10. And now the Silver Streaks turned it on. Dribbling inside, Williams. And the Leafs get it. 3 seconds on the clock. It's Wise. Won't go. And that's how the third quarter will end. The buzzer sounds. And at the end of the third, the Leafs trail 23-26. We'll be back. Stay with us. We're fighting for a regional championship.
This TV50 telecast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Eric Henderson and Greg Anderson of Country Financial, Turpins of Geneseo, Geneseo Telephone Company, Central Bank, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Snap Fitness, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Holland & Sons, Northside Rexall Drug, Hammond Henry Hospital, ProTech Auto Body, Farmers National Bank. Please patronize these sponsors and let them know you appreciate their support of this TV50 telecast.
Bringing the Leafs fans to their feet to cheer on the Lady Leafs as the fourth quarter comes to a start. The Leafs trail by 3 with the hopes of moving on to sectional right in their grasp. Dribbling out of bounds is Gully, and the Leafs start off good in the fourth quarter.
Got to give that turnover to the official over there. It kind of got a little bit in the way, but beneficial for the Leafs, and we love that over here.
We'll take it whatever way it comes as DeBrock's got it, top of the key. 7:40 left to play in the contest, and the Leafs trail by 3. A shot to put it within 1. Won't connect.
Have to finish those bunnies. We missed 6 shots inside that could definitely make us win this game. We got to be able to hit those.
Goalie having a little trouble ball handling so far in the fourth quarter. Almost fumbled up with it there. Clay's got it. Now Fleury. Kelso. And now Williams. They are very, very good at stall offense. Down to 7 minutes on the clock. Dietrich hits it out, tried to save it, but just couldn't.
Good decision not to throw it back into play there. Saving it on your own basket is never a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
Nope, that's one of the golden rules of basketball. Can't do that. That leads to open baskets for the Galesburg Silver Streaks.
Impounded into Coley. 6:50 left to go in the fourth quarter, 23-26. The Leafs trail by 3. Winner of this will move on to sectional, regional champs. What it would mean for the Leafs at home to win a regional championship. Down inside, Dietrich gets in the middle of it. They're going to call a travel on her.
I don't know about that call right there. Sabrina Clay kind of shoved her over there inside, but they're going to call a traveling violation, so at least they're calling things both ways.
A travel call on Dietrich. 6:33 left to go in the fourth quarter as inbounded by the Streaks. 3 ball put up, and that won't go. Could have been over the back call, but Anna Wise got lucky on that one. Down inside, and they're going to say it stays with the Silver Streaks. Kind of fumbled around with it a little bit, and they've been messy so far in the fourth quarter.
Both teams have been. It's just going crazy. It hits off everybody's hands going out of bounds. Both fans are getting into it. I love this atmosphere.
Down on the ground, fighting for it, and we'll go with the Leafs. Jump ball.
Zach, you can't talk about that defensive possession right there. Was beautiful. They didn't let up any offensive rebounds. Even though they couldn't grab a rebound, they played great defense and never let them get a good shot that whole possession.
Yeah, not many shots inside, which was good.
DeBrock's got it. Now Picos. Really playing off to foul. She stepped up in this contest. There's no travel there. Down on her knees. No travel call for the Silver Streaks. 3 balls put up, won't go, and that's what has helped the Leafs stay in this one. Is those 3-pointers won't go, and this game is getting very, very interesting. Both fans really getting into it.
I feel terrible for the officials. Every time down the court, there's a difficult call to make.
Well, and it don't matter what way you make it, someone's going to be mad at it. So it was a foul called on the Silver Streaks on Clay. That was her second. 5:35 left to play in the contest. Brock's got the open lane. 2 points, and we got a 1-point ball game. 25,
a really
26.
nice set play there for DeBrock. As you can see, DeFoul screen down on Florine there on that zone, so DeBrock can just get straight in there and get that basket.
Yeah, exactly. Florine doesn't have the fastest feet. That's why that's a beautiful play for the Leafs to work.
Wow, what a game for the regional championship. Picos gets her hands on it into Wise, and it's going to be a foul called, and the momentum is with the Lady Leafs.
Yeah, this game's changing. That's 4 team fouls on the Silver Streaks. They got to be careful. The Leafs could be shooting here in a little bit. What an exciting game, though, and they have to kill the momentum. That's a great timeout by Coach Massey.
Coach Massey sees it, and he'll take a timeout to try to stop it. Joe, you agree with those. When you have the momentum, don't call a timeout. Keep the momentum. If you don't have it, then that's when you call a timeout and try to change things.
Definitely think that Coach Massey's under the idea where, like, when you're losing momentum, that's when you call a timeout, not when you have it. And I think I align more with that idea that you always want to keep the momentum, and when you're gaining it, there's no reason for, in my opinion, to call a timeout.
5:08 left to play. It's a 1-point ball game. The Leafs trail 25-26 to the Silver Streaks of Galesburg. A regional final. A regional championship is on the line in the regional final here at Geneseo High School. Coach Wagner bringing out the clipboard, and Coach Hardison talking over things for the Leafs.
Yeah, been a really defensive game so far, Zach.
Coach Massey either looking for the 800th win or the 300th loss.
Yeah, Leafs really riding out their starters, though, here in this fourth quarter. No subs yet. They're looking to get a little bit tired, but there's so much adrenaline going right now. Nobody wants to come out of this ball game.
No one's really willing to come out right now.
This is what you definitely work for as we come back into play here. Little chat at the head table. And we're in play as Dietrich's got it. Picos is open. Inside, Dietrich. Man-to-man defense out there by the Silver Streaks. Down inside to Brock. Thought she might get the foul call, but not quite. Out of bounds, though, and it will stay. Out of bounds, and it will stay with the Leafs.
Really haven't seen Pico shoot the ball too much this game. They've really been playing tight on her, not giving her the opportunity to.
Fighting for it, and it's going to be a foul call. Good call by the official. A foul called on the Silver Streaks. And the Leafs are hanging right with them.
Well, these fans are going back and forth with each other too. This is just fun.
Down inside, put up by the Leafs, won't go by the foul, and now another foul is called on the Silver Streaks. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's called on the Leafs.
I think they're going to call that on Dietrich right there.
Yeah.
Oh no, Anna Wise.
Anna Wise is second.
I didn't see her in there in the post right there.
I didn't really see her in that scrum right there, but definitely must have been in the mix. Everybody seemed to be there.
Everybody's getting physical right now. This game, it's not about offense. It's about physical defense, and who's going to play the best defense at the end is going to win this game.
4:23 left to go in the contest, and it is a one-point ball game. The winner advances on to sectional. Coach Hardison looking for his first regional championship as a girls basketball coach here in Geneseo.
How incredible is it, though, Zach, that last time these two teams played, it was a 58-56 game, completely different ball game.
That just shows how much this Geneseo team has changed from an offensive juggernaut into a defensive specialist over the course of about a month, and a foul gets her hands on it. A block for the Leaf. And now it's Picos. Wise inside, the foul, nice little jumper, won't go. Gets her own rebound with a jump ball, and it will go with the Silver Streaks.
The fans just really in it here tonight in this last 3 minutes and 39 seconds. It's going to be a barn burner here.
Sure. 3:30 left to go. This stall offense we may see come into effect a little bit for the Silver Streaks. Top of the key working it is Kelso. Now goalie's got it.
The Leafs can let them stall, though, right here. Let them take their time. It's 3 minutes left. They're not going to stall for that long. We're only down 1 point. No big deal at all.
Last time they tried to do that, the Leafs got the seal, almost came up with the points to end the third quarter.
Yeah, exactly. And only 2 points scored in this fourth quarter so far. So, I mean, there's no offense.
Anna Wise gets a hand on the ball. Oh, and count. Is they're going to call a foul. The Leaf fans love it. Not exactly sure what was happening there, and it was an offensive foul called on the Silver Streaks. 16 fouls for the Silver Streaks. The Leafs have 2 team fouls. Picos with it outside.
And that's Sabrina Clay's 4th foul right there. Her 4th personal of the game.
She has to be careful, too. She's one of their biggest players inside. Without her inside the post, the Leafs would have a big-time field day.
She's also the leading scorer right now, 10 points out there.
Really relying off the post of the Leafs. Working around the outside to try to get that shot inside. It's bounced around, and the Silver Streaks get it. Goalie gonna slow things down. 2:20 left to go in the contest. 25-26. The Leafs trail by 1. A regional championship is on the line. It doesn't get much better than this in IHSA basketball. Trying to put the stall offense in effect as goalie, but DeBrock will have none of it. Florine dribbling to the hoop. There'll be a foul called on the Leafs.
Smart foul there by DeFoul. They had a wide open lane. It was a 2-on-1 inside the lane. That was a beautiful
Make her
foul.
earn it. 3 team fouls for the Leafs. Nobody looks to be in foul trouble, any particular person. Leading all scoring out there is Brock with 13. Inside, travel call. Travel call on Florine.
Florine's getting out physical right now on the post by DeFoul. She's really dominating inside. She's just got to finish on the offensive end over here.
Got to see the Leafs get a go-ahead bucket here.
DeBrock brings it down by 1. 1:50 left to go in this contest in the fourth quarter. Wise has got it, top of the key. And now DeBrock. Really just working it outside to look for that shot inside. DeFoul inside, Dietrich. Dietrich puts it up. Won't go. Rebound Wise. Won't go. Rebound is for the Silver Streaks, and it's a foul called on the Leafs.
We gotta finish those bunnies. You're not gonna win games without making those shots. Still plenty of time though. No need to panic from Coach Hardison right here.
He'll take a timeout to talk things over here. You got to keep playing that same defense, though, because it has worked time after time again. Jake, you talked about it. These teams played last time. Leafs, I believe it was like 53 to 52.
58, 56.
Yeah, 58, 56. And now we got a game 26, 25, half the score. Absolutely amazing the way things change throughout the season.
Yeah, it's really changed. And 2 points in this fourth quarter. That's how incredible the defense has been. But talking about the defense Coach Hardison's going to be talking about right now in the huddle, it's going to be man-to-man defense out there. You have to put pressure on the ball, and you have to get a quick turnover.
That you do as the Leafs trail by 1, 25 to 26. 1:20 left to go in the fourth quarter, and it doesn't get much more intense than this, Joe.
Oh yeah, I agree with that one, Zach. Here, you got to see what Coach Hardison's getting, but I'm agreeing with Jake here. Got to get that man-to-man defense. Have to make them make a move. Also, another interesting thing here is that the Galesburg Silver Streaks, they have 6 team fouls right now. So the next foul they have as a team, it's going to put the Lady Leafs at the line. The Leafs have 4. They want to conserve those, but they might need them here in the end. So giving up 1 here, not a big deal.
Both team fans coming to their feet to cheer on their team. The Leafs put up pressure on to try to switch things up on the Silver Streaks. Got to find somebody, and it's into the hands of Williams, hit out of bounds, and it will stay with Williams.
And Coach Hardison's definitely got his pressing lineup out there. He's taken to foul, and Dietrich out of the game, putting in Van de Wheelie and, still has Dietrich, but took out to foul and put Van de Wheelie in.
Yeah, but here, how about this as well? You have a defensive lineup in there. They took out Florine on the other side. If Geneseo does get the ball back, look for Galesburg to call a timeout and put Florine back in there for defense, because I think they're a lot stronger with her on the floor for defense.
Definitely. So foul will check in, give Van de Wheelie some time to sit down. You'll see Coach Hardison kind of have Van de Wheelie and DeFoul switch back and forth when free throws become a big problem. He likes Van de Wheelie as a free throw shooter. Hit around. It will stay with the Silver Streaks, and the Leafs are giving them fits. Not able to get it past half court so far.
I don't exactly know how many more seconds they can have behind half court here, because the time does not reset on these.
Well, then it should be about 3 seconds. Inside to Gully. Gully's got it, trapped over on the inside. Clay's got the open basket. Clay puts it up at DeFoul. DeFoul puts her hand on the ball.
What a block. That's a huge play.
Big
that could be the play that you remember if they win the game right there. That was huge.
Big time playing by Jamie DeFoul. Wow. Inbound, wide open. Streaks can't connect. DeBrock's got it. A minute left on the clock.
That's gonna be...
And a foul. A foul is called on the Silver Streaks. Just what they did not want to do.
If Molly DeBrock makes both these free throws, it'll be the 4th point of the quarter, and the Leafs will have the lead. Galesburg's been shut out this quarter. What an incredible defensive game so far. Incredible.
Incredible. If you would have told me the Leafs scored 25 points, I would not have told you they were 1 point from winning this contest, as that free throw will not go. Down to 55 seconds on the clock, fourth quarter. Regional championship is right in the hands of the Leafs. Goalie's got it, top of the key for the Streaks. And they're gonna call a foul on Wise. And that's her 4th. She's gotta watch out. Coach Hardison will keep her in with only 46 seconds to play in a regional championship game.
She's saying she needs to make sure, though, if we need to foul the ball, she does not make the foul.
Coach Hardison wants her to foul, and they'll have Picos do it.
I think he's going to want to extend the game at this point. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As many times as they can get the ball. He wants as many possessions as he can get.
Yeah, you can't extend the game if we're not getting points on the offense.
That's true, though.
We have to convert on offense if we're going to extend this game.
The freshman at the line here. She's a freshman, only first time playing in regional games.
Wow. Gonna have to step up. And she does.
No
Free
need to
throw's
panic
good.
right
It's
here.
still a 2-point ball game, though. Still
No need to
2-point ball
panic.
game. 1 possession. 1 possession ball game as they're gonna pull everyone except one person from the blocks. They'll keep Williams down there in the blocks. Florine and Clay will stay back, the two tallest girls for the Streaks. 42.8 seconds. Second free throw on its way. Won't go. 2-point ball game. Leafs trail by 2. 25-27. Regional championship from Geneseo High School. Picos almost got it stolen. Regains it. Dietrich trying to decide what to do with it. And it's going to be a carry call.
The Leafs right here have to go for a trap. Do not foul right away. There's plenty of time still on the game clock.
I think Coach Hardison's telling him to foul. I think Coach Hardison wants to see a foul called here. 25 seconds left on the clock. Leafs trail by 2. Got to find somebody to get it into, and Coley is who they find.
Oh,
Leafs get it. Wise! Yes!
oh my God!
Regional championship on the line. And Anna Wise steals it. And, oh my gosh, she has a shot right here to win it.
That is the worst possible play Galesburg could have made. You do not foul on that situation. That is a terrible play.
But
wow.
The Leafs will take it. My goodness.
Remember, overtime could be a situation here. Last time they played in overtime, the Geneseo Maple Leafs did outscore them.
Wow. To take you through that, Galesburg had it out of bounds. The Leafs stole it on the inbound. Wise put it up, and she was fouled. She was fouled, and she will go to the free throw line. A tied ball game, 18 seconds on the clock, and have a shot to win a regional championship if the Leafs can play solid defense for another 18 seconds. They've done so the entire fourth quarter for most of it. Wow. It was a fun one last time, double overtime in Galesburg, and now in Geneseo we find ourselves had a fun one.
Wow, what an exciting game we have here. Maple Leafs, be careful on the defensive end. Cannot let up a deep pass here. Don't be overly aggressive, because if you foul, they're going to the line. No fouls in this situation.
It looks to me like if Anna does make this basket, Coach Hardison will call a timeout. That's what it looks like he's indicating to the referees here.
The all-important free throw is just about on its way. Wise's free throw is up. Yes! The free throw is good. The Leafs lead by 1. They got to play defense, though, for a solid 15 seconds. Bringing it down is Gully under the basket. She's out of bounds!
There's a freshman mistake. There's a freshman mistake. You cannot have that happen there in that situation.
She is out of bounds, and the Leafs get the ball. Galesburg's looking for a push call, but I just didn't see it.
There's a lot of contact there on the baseline, but the announcers over here have a completely different mindset than we do. But that is a beautiful defensive possession. What a quarter for the Maple Leafs.
Yeah, lots of contact, Jake. That's what I saw. But these referees don't want to decide this game. They don't want to be the ones who decide.
And they shouldn't. They shouldn't.
We were at a game last week at this time versus Dixon that they had a chance to decide. The referees did. They sent Kaylee Picos to the line, and they got to overtime. Dixon ended up winning, but these referees don't want to be responsible for the outcome.
28-27. Jake, at the beginning of the game, I'll say it again, if you would have said the Leafs are up by 1, scoring 28 points, it would have been pretty hard to believe. But
I would not believe that. This Galesburg team is known for their offense. They always have been. This is Coach Massey. He's an offensive coach, and playing a defensive game, this is an exciting game.
The Leafs got to go. They're going to set the ball down. He's starting it.
Now we start it. Inbound
Westerland with the ball.
Westerland, they foul her. Now, the Galesburg fans were thinking the officials should have started counting his 5 seconds because the Leafs weren't out of the huddle fast enough. But again, you said it, the officials don't want to be the cause of the outcome in this one.
Yeah, I believe the rule is it's your third warning. I think you have 10 seconds to get onto the floor. But I'm not positive, and I don't think that was over 10 seconds, so I don't think there was an issue there.
8.3 seconds on the clock, and these are some important free throws coming from Rory Westerland. She's got a shot. Wow. She's got a shot to put this one, and she does. The free throw's good.
This is huge right now. If she makes this one, they're going to have to chuck a 3. And they have not made a 3 all game long.
Coach Macy takes a full timeout.
This is kind of like icing the shooter right here, I'd almost say.
Yeah, basically.
Icing the kicker in football, they're icing Roy Westerland here in basketball. We'll see if she can hit this clutch free throw. So much pressure's on her, but I know she can do it out there.
Yeah. Wow, wow, what a game, and what a fun one for the home crowd to get to witness. And you at home here on TV 50, 29-27. The Leafs lead it by 2 now, trailing just about the entire contest by up to 10 points at one time. Went on an 8-0 run, found themselves within 2, and found themselves within 1 for a long time, going back and forth almost the entire third quarter, and now they find themselves with the 2-point lead.
Zach, my question here is, if Rory makes a shot, does Coach Hardison call a timeout?
No, Coach Hardison will not set up his defense. Your team is going to sprint back on defense.
Okay, you think that just guard that 3-point line, make them take the worst shot they can take.
Let them drive if they want to drive.
Well, we got to see what happens here. She's got to make this shot, Jake.
Free throws win games, and Rory Westerland's on the line to prove that true.
If she doesn't make the shot here, though, Coach Massey, I would see him taking a timeout.
I think he's out. I think that was his last one, Jake.
That's his last one. Galesburg could be in trouble. No drawn up play.
Free throw won't go. Galesburg's going to get the last shot. Down to 5 seconds. Dribbling it is Gully. Going to the line. Puts it up. And it won't go. And she will go to the free throw line. Gully will go to the free throw line.
Zach, we've been talking about how the officials do not want to decide the game. Can't do that right there.
Okay,
absolutely
so it's going to be a 1-and-1. They're going to say she wasn't shooting. She still, though, is going to get the possibility to shoot 2, and now Coach Hardison takes a timeout. My, oh my, this game has gone back and forth. Now, the Silver Streaks are going to rely on the freshman Gully to tie this ball game up for them.
Just want to reiterate the fact, though, that it's not going to make a difference if she got 2 shots or 1 shot, because she's got to make the first one anyways. Because she has to. I mean, unless she would have made that basket and they would have said it was on the ground, it wouldn't have mattered, because it was an in-and-out shot, but it wasn't going to make a difference, so I don't see why people are even complaining about that.
Gotta say, it is one of the greatest games we have seen at Geneseo High School in a long time, and it makes it even that much sweeter that a regional championship is right there for the taking. So going to the line is going to be Gully. My goodness, can you imagine the pressure? What's Gully going through right now, Jake?
Well, she's a freshman. I don't think she's even had these circumstances before. I mean, just her going through her head right now. Just remember, she has all the seniors on her team. She can't let them down right now. There's so much weight on her shoulders right now. We'll see how she does on the free throw line.
I'm glad we're up here and not down there.
Still a lot of pressure on us up here, I almost think.
2.6 on the clock. If she sinks both these free throws, then it will tie things up. If she only makes 1, they're down by 1. She has to make the first one.
Yeah, the first one is the most important one here, Zach.
Gully. She makes it. She makes it.
She might make it interesting here.
To make it interesting. And now this second one is what it all comes down to.
Got to get the rebound on this if she does miss it.
Gully. She makes it. Nice play by the freshman. Wise. It's going to have to be a long half quarter. Won't go. Overtime is what we see here from Geneseo High School. Overtime is what it's going to be. Tied up at 29. We'll be back for overtime on TV. Actually, we're going to stay with you. We'll stay with you here to talk through it. And 4 minutes will be put on the clock. It's one of those things. Geneseo had all the momentum, and Galesburg just keep fighting back, kind of being the quiet killer.
Gotta make those free throws. You make your free throws there at the end, Joe, you finish out the game.
Yeah, that's right.
But
even throughout the whole entire game, it holds true. Like, just make your free throws at the beginning, and the game's over right now, but want to make it interesting, play a little bit of overtime tonight, Jake.
Yeah, playing a little bit of overtime. The Leafs in overtime, though, are 1-0 on the season in the overtime games, and I don't know what Galesburg's record is, but that 1-0 came against Galesburg. They're both familiar in this situation. This is going to be a big game.
You see Athletic Director Travis Mackey has a regional plaque over there just to kind of tease the teams over in the corner. Jamie DeFow will do the jumping, and Florine will do it for the Silver Streaks. She won the original tip. Florine did. We'll flip sides here so we get it correctly. Florine won the tip originally for the Streaks in regulation. Tied up at 29. A regional championship is there for the taking. DeFoul gets it in overtime. Now to Brock.
3-2 zone. Galesburg has not switched defenses all game long right here. Leafs got to keep going inside. That's what they did at the end of regulation. That's how they won this ball game, or almost won this ball game.
Fighting inside, out of bounds, and it will stay with the Leafs in the hands of a Silver Streak. It will stay with the Leafs out of bounds.
Something important to watch right now. Anna Wise for the Lady Leafs right now has 4 fouls, as well as Sabrina Clay over there for the Silver Streaks. Both players have to be very careful in this overtime.
They're going to call a travel on DeFoul. So DeFoul's going to get called with a travel. 3:41 left to go. We're all tied up at 29. Bringing it down is a freshman who was all important at the end of the contest. Gully missed 2 free throws in regulation, her very first free throws, and made them when it mattered.
Sure says a lot if a freshman can go on the line and make both those free throws. A lot of composure out there on the court.
And the Streaks have something special in Cully to look forward to. Florine's got it, top of the key. 3:15 to play, and the stall offense a little bit may come into effect.
Yeah, Streaks just looking for what they can find. Best basket, you know.
Leafs will let them stall, too. They only scored 4 points in the last 8 minutes of this playing time.
Down inside, fighting for it is Clay. And there's going to be a foul call on the Leafs. Clay will get a shoot 2. Wise has 4 fouls. Clay has 4 fouls. DeFoul has 3 fouls. Now she's got 4 after that foul was called on her. And Kaylee Picos has 3 fouls. So Wise and DeFoul with 4 fouls. Free throw won't go for Clay. 9 and 9 is the team count on fouls. From here on out, we'll be shooting 2 free throws.
Leafs cannot be letting the Streaks keep going to the line. They're not converting from the field, so don't foul them at all.
That free throw does connect, so the Streaks go up by 1 point. Under 3 minutes to play in overtime. Wise has got it. Side court up top to Picos. Picos over to Brock. And now Wise. They're really guarding that middle tank. Down inside, DeFoul, 2 points, and the Leafs go up by 1.
Leafs really going to DeFoul in the clutch, and she's coming up big when they need her most.
2:30 left to go in overtime. Gully's got it, she's driving, puts it up, won't go. Gully with a rebound, fighting for it, and Williams gets it now. Back to Gully, 2:20 to play in overtime. Leafs lead it by 1. 3 ball, won't go. And that's one thing that has helped the Leafs tremendously is they have not converted on 3-pointers, only sinking 1 3-pointer in regulation.
Yeah, Kelso's a really good three-point shooter too. I believe she has up above 40% from the free 3-point line. She's over 5 here tonight. That's huge for the Leafs.
Brock with it. The official's counting. Hopefully she sees that. It's going to be close. Gets it away. I don't know if she saw it with her back turned to that official. DeFoul has it. Down inside, won't go. Rebound by DeBrock, and it's a foul called on the Silver Streaks. DeBrock will go to the line, a very good free throw shooter.
It's good to have her on the line. That's the one I'm most confident with.
And there it is. Puts the Leafs up by 2. One more shot will put them up by 3 points, which be a little better margin. That one won't go. Rebound is for the Leafs. Dietrich puts it up, won't go. Fighting for it. They're going to call it out of bounds, and it will stay with the Leafs. We like that call.
Out off Sabrina Clay there.
You can't call it. The Streaks fans want a foul over here. I just didn't see that at all. That's just physical basketball.
DeBrock's got it. Now DeFoul, and it's a foul call. 1:29 left to go in overtime. The Leafs lead by 2, and DeFoul's got a shot to extend the Leafs lead. Shot. Won't go.
Got to gain her composure here to be able to make the second one here, Zach.
The second one. On its way. That one won't go. Rebound by the Streaks. They trail by 2.
What a back and forth contest we've had, though. Both teams just fighting for this one all the way through.
Top of the key, Kelso's got it. Goalie down inside to Florine. Florine, oh my goodness, what a play it would have been if she got the and one.
I would just say, though, this would be the person you would want on the line if you're the Leafs. Not knowing how good of a free throw shooter, though, she is, I'm just guessing she's not that great.
Stereotyping.
Normally the taller girls aren't the best free throw shooters.
32-30, the Leafs lead it in overtime. 1:11. Free throw on its way, it won't connect. So the best thing she could do is put it within 1 point, and that's saying she hits this free throw.
Now, Joe, if you're the Streaks coach right here, Coach Massey, would you foul right away, or would you let the Leafs run some offense?
I'll probably try to see what the Leafs do on offense here.
Free throw won't connect. DeFoul with the rebound, and it looks like they are going to let the Leafs play a little offense here. 1:03 left to go. They got to get past half court, and they do. DeBrock with it. DeBrock dribbling all around. She's got to find someone, and Coach Hardison gets the timeout. Coach Hardison gets the timeout.
DeBrock's got to see that 5-second call coming. As the point guard, you got to know that in your head. You got to have that clock always going.
Full timeout. The Leafs will take 49 seconds are left in overtime. The Leafs lead it by 2 and the ball. The Leafs are in the good position right now, but we know how quickly that can change.
Now, Zach, if I were Coach Massey here for the Silver Streaks, I would come out in a 1-3-1 trap. Try and put a little bit of a trap on the Maple Leaf guards. Give them some pressure. If you do not get the basketball back by the 30-second mark, then you begin fouling.
Not a bad idea, Jake. I don't know if that's the one that he'll think about. Maybe it is in his arsenal just because he is a zone coach, so that zone trap would be maybe a good idea there.
Coach Massey, though, one of the best around for sure. He's searching for win number 800 here tonight.
Or loss number 300, which is what all the Leafs fans want here in the building. A milestone either way.
Yes. 49 seconds in overtime. We said it 100 times, but the Leafs are up by 2, and regional championship is on the line.
Got your free throw shooting lineup on the floor.
Yep, putting in Westerland for Dietrich here.
Inbound to DeBrock. 49 seconds and counting down. She passes half court. And guarding our tight is Clay. Clay's got 4 fouls. She's got to watch out. And now they're guarding her way outside. They're going to call a carry on the Leafs. A carry call. Very surprised. They brought everybody out there to guard her. Everybody. Clay was guarding her tight. She's got 4 fouls.
Zach, at this point in the game, it doesn't matter. There's 38.6 left. You're going to go all in.
Down to 35 seconds on the clock. Do they hold for the last second shot, Joe?
I don't know. I'm wondering if they're going to just try to get the 2 just so they can be in the game or go for the 3.
They may look for a last second shot again. Counting down to 20 seconds on the clock.
I'd be shocked if they held for the last second shot. I just don't know if that's a smart coaching decision right there.
Williams has it. Down to 12 seconds on the clock in overtime. Goalie's got it. 8 seconds. Clay's got it. Puts it up. Won't go. Leafs have it. And the Leafs look to be regional champs tonight. 2 seconds on the clock. Going to the free throw line with a 2-point lead. Wow. What a turn of events. And Anna Wise on the free throw line. Coach Macy will take a timeout here. Full timeout.
Let me tell you what my coaching strategy would be if I was Coach Hardison. Anna Wise, make the first free throw, miss the second, and foul immediately so they can't even throw up a shot.
Or just miss the second and they're not going to get a shot up.
I think would they have any more timeouts in overtime? I'm not quite positive.
They received one in overtime, but I think that's all they had.
He just burned it right there.
Yeah. So Anna Wise has a shot to make it a 2-possession ball game if she hits both free throws.
That's the key. You got to make a free throw right here, though. At least one.
One of them, yeah, for sure. So they got to check up a 3-ball, and the best thing they could do is tie it if they convert on this. One of the best games we've seen in basketball here in Geneseo in a long time, and just adds to the effect that it is a playoff game.
Yeah, once they get the ball, Galesburg, I wouldn't be surprised to see them chuck it down court to see if they can get closer to the basket.
So Anna Wise, she was big in those free throws at the end of regulation, and she connects right there.
Now I'd say you got to miss a second here. I wouldn't even try to hit.
Yeah, I just don't know, Jake, because you don't want a long
You could
rebound.
make it a 2-possession ball game, though. Then they're out of it for sure. Wise? Yeah! There it is. There it is. The Lady Leafs are
It's
regional
over.
champs. Coach Hardison hugging assistant coach John Wagner as he knows he is regional championship, the first one he has brought as a coach to Geneseo.
Wow, what a great win for them. Lady Leafs played all the way through. 2 overtime games against this team. They're both evenly matched squads, and what an exciting one we had here tonight.
And these Lady Leafs will be heading on to sectionals to take on Washington. They are celebrating out there on the court. Wow. Absolutely incredible game. Galesburg makes their way off the court. Lifting the trophy are the Leafs. Victorious tonight by 4 points. But the score doesn't reflect how close of a ball game this was in overtime.
Yeah, you know, what an exciting game we had out there. The score is great. We all loved it.
Wow, very exciting win for the Leafs as things looked to not be going their way in the beginning. Down by 10 points and then coming back on an 8-0 run and just dominating that second quarter to put them back in it. Third quarter, they were down by 1 for most of it, but then we saw them really turn it on in the end of the fourth quarter, and the ladder comes out for the Leafs to start cutting down the nets here as they are regional champs for the first time in a long time. It's been a long time since the Leafs have been able to say that.
Yeah, back in Coach Steve Brooker's second to last year, so would that be 2009?
Yeah.
Yep, you celebrate tonight, and then you just got to get ready for Washington on Monday.
Yeah, gonna have
Fast
a practice on Sunday, I'm guessing, so, or tomorrow, obviously, and then have a practice on Sunday.
Very exciting win as they line up to take some pictures as regional champs for the first time. What a game it was. Any final comments for us, Jake?
No, just an exciting win for the Lady Leafs, and this is exactly how they wanted their season to go. Finish with the regional title, and this is the best game I think they played all year long defensively.
Yeah, I mean, this game is a statement game. You know, I remember watching them play at the beginning of the season. Wow, that Thanksgiving tournament, how things have turned around since then. I remember Coach Hardison saying that it's not about how those results were then. They were 1-4 in that tournament, correct?
Yeah.
1-4 in that tournament, and now look at they won regionals here at home court. This is huge. 7 seniors on the team, plus the senior manager Sarah Doletten. You know, to win it on their home floor, it's a big deal.
And the Leafs, you know, talking with Coach Hardison, they play some of the best as Jesse Davos gets in there for the picture for the Leafs. But that's how it's going to end tonight. The Leafs win it in overtime, 34-30. What a thrilling one at that. For Jacob Beath, Joe Thomas, Keith Kennett, I'm Zach Mackey, saying the Leafs are regional champs tonight.